arrival in Tokyo is early in the morning, and we are pretty tired from the flight.
We are in Tokyo now. But first we need to find the right train.
The Narita Express should be arriving now. Departure. Arrival. Shinjuku.
When we finally arrive at Tokyo Central Station, it's not coffee.
It's not coffee at all.
It's tea.
Ah, yes, we probably could have read that more carefully. But there's the bus.
After some searching and getting lost a few times, we finally find our hotel. There's even an IKEA here.
The hotel is nice, but the rooms are pretty small. Welcome to our super tiny Tokyo hotel.
After unpacking our luggage, we head back outside. We are hungry and looking for something quick to eat.
And what could be better than ramen? If you don't know it, it's basically a kind of broth with noodles.
Our Tokyo adventure starts the very next morning with a small surprise.
Hot coffee from a vending machine.
You really only find that in Japan.
Right in the heart of Tokyo, in the bustling district of Akihabara, also known as the center of otaku culture, stands a building that has become a symbol of anime, manga and gaming fans around the world, Radio Kaikan. The Akihabara Radio Tower. Tons of toys. Let's head inside for a moment so I can look at all the things I'm not going to buy. Radio Kaikan is not an ordinary shopping mall. It's a cultural hub for everything related to Japanese pop culture.
Over time, Akihabara transformed itself. What was once an electronics district became an epicenter of pop culture, and Radio Kaikan evolved along with it.
Across multiple floors, specialized shops lining the building,
Rare collectible figures, limited anime merchandise, trading cards, model kits, and electronic rarities.
it became especially famous through the series Steins Gate, where the building plays a central role. Since then, it has become a real-world place where fiction and reality seem to merge for many fans.
Radio Kaikan shows just how strongly cultural identity can be shaped through media, and how real places can become part of fantasy worlds. In a city that is constantly changing, this place remains a fixed point for millions of fans worldwide.
One of the most popular anime merchandise stores is Mandarake. Calling itself the world's largest anime and manga shop, Mandarake buys and sells anime and manga goods such as DVDs, CDs, toys, figurines, trading cards, video games, and even cosplay items. Since Mandarake is a second-hand store, you can find occasional rare treasures here.
Ach was. Das ist das Original.
After this shopping marathon, it's time for the next adventure, the subway.
And now we are going to explain Japanese train maps.
This way, you check which train is the closest to an exit or transfer. At Toyozo Station, take car number 2 or 5.
And what do you find there?
Escalators.
The next stop is Kojimachi, Y15.
We are heading to Tonshinkan in Shinjuku. It's a popular restaurant for tonkatsu.
Tonkatsu is the Japanese interpretation of schnitzel. That was really delicious. Authentic tonkatsu up there for the incredible price of just 10 euros for 2 people. Team Lab is less of a museum and much more of an immersive experience for all the senses. Right at the beginning, we walk through ankle-deep water.
Few art collectives around the world have gained as much attention as Team Lab. Founded in Tokyo in 2001, the interdisciplinary team combines art, technology, and architecture into unique experiences. With innovative installations all over the world, Team Lab invites people not just to see art, but to truly experience it. You walk through water, through light, through endless mirrored spaces. Team Lab calls this concept borderless, because their art has no fixed forms and no clear boundaries. Everything is connected: space, people, and the moment itself.
Maybe this is the future of art. Not just observing, but feeling, experiencing, and changing it.
This isn't just about looking at art, you become part of it. And finally, we arrive at the highlight, the orchid garden, which appears infinite because of all the mirrors. Behind us are the real orchids, and in front of us there are reflections.
To enter the garden, the orchids hanging from wires have to be lifted up briefly.
But as soon as we sit down, the orchids slowly descend again. Suddenly, we are sitting inside a living painting, almost like being inside a work by Claude Monet. Our conclusion: don't just experience art with your eyes, experience it with all your senses.
After this extraordinary exhibition, we definitely need something to eat. We head to the nearby Tsukiji market and immediately find something good. Wagyu is considered by many the highest quality beef in the world. One of the characteristics of Wagyu is its intense marbling. The meat almost looks like marble because of the fat. So what's actually the difference between Wagyu and Kobe beef? None, really. Kobe beef is simply one of many Japanese Wagyu brands. The word Wagyu literally means Japanese cow, with wa meaning Japan and yu meaning cow.
Das nennt man hier Wagyu.
The sushi restaurants at the fish market benefit from Tokyo's incredibly fresh seafood. A sushi set costs somewhere between 2,000 and 5,000 yen.
No, that's not ice cream. It's something called tamagoyaki. This thick, slightly sweet Japanese omelette is an icon of tsukiji.
We are now at the vast park at the center of which lies Meiji Shrine, a deeply sacred and spiritual place for the Japanese people.
Our path also leads us past an impressive wall of sake barrels, known as honodaro, donated by Japanese companies as offerings to ask the gods for blessing.
We walk through the famous torii gates, which mark the transition between the worldly and the spiritual realms. Before we entering the Meiji Shrine, we have to purify ourselves.
This purification ritual takes place at the Temisuya fountain. Finally, we reach the shrine itself.
Huge gates open onto the inner courtyards of Meiji Shrine.
Inside the shrine, we also discover the so-called gochimboku,
Sacred trees that play a particularly important role in weddings.
as couples receive the blessing of the gods for their marriage from these holy trees. The trees are meant to bring harmony, stability, and a blessed new beginning to the couple. There's no fixed amount of money people are expected to throw into the offering box, but many people toss in 5 yen coins because they are believing to bring good luck. I draw an omikuchi fortune slip to find out what fate has in store for me. To do this, I check a box of fortune sticks and look for the corresponding number in the right drawer. I need a little help from some Japanese people here because I can't quite figure out the system.
The park surrounding Meiji Shrine is enormous, but beautifully designed.
Especially impressive is the water lily pond, which radiates an incredible calm and harmonious atmosphere.
The next day we head to Tokyo Dome.
In Bunkyo district.
So it's back onto public transport again, but now it's actually going surprisingly smooth.
Tokyo Dome is a multi-purpose stadium with around 55,000 seats.
This is where the Yomiuri Giants play baseball, one of Japan's most famous baseball teams.
But of course, the dome is also used for concerts.
We take a short break at Schmatz and treat ourselves with a hot dog and a currywurst. Somehow that just belongs to the stadium experience.
After that, we are in mood for something quieter. So we take a walk through the nearby Kochikawa Karakuen Garden, one of Tokyo's oldest gardens, originally created in 1629. The name Karakuen roughly means that the happiness of the people should come before that of the ruler. And that's exactly the feeling you get here. Happiness.
The garden is beautifully landscaped. A central pond forms the heart of the park, surrounded by winding paths, small hills, and an impressive variety of plants and trees.
Particularly eye-catching is the old full moon bridge Engetsukyo. It was built during the Edo period. Thanks to its curve and its reflection in the water, it creates the shape of a perfect full moon.
In Japan, we often see fox statues standing in front of temples.
They guard Inari, the goddess of fertility.
We continue toward Asakusa. Here in the old working-class district we encounter the modern Tokyo Skytree, right next to the Sensoji Temple, which was built 645 AD.
Even from a distance, we can already see the imposing Kaminarimon, or Thunder Gate.
The adjacent Nakamise Street is lined with many shops.
You can also get dorayaki, fried manju buns, or dango dumplings here.
Shinto literally means the way of the gods. In 2012, around 80% of Japanese population identified with Shintoism.
Everywhere smells of incense. People wave the smoke over their bodies in order to receive their protection from the gods.
The temple is also famous for its legendary statue of the goddess Kanon, sometimes also called Asakusa Kanon.
Then we head to the main hall and observe another ritual that is always performed in the same order.
First you bow once before the shrine.
Throw a lucky coin into the offering box.
And then bow deeply twice. After that you clap your hands twice.
Then you fold your hands together and say your prayer.
Finally you finish with one last deep bow.
I try again and draw another fortune slip. For this, I shake the omikuchi box until a small stick falls out. Then I am allowed to take my fortune from the corresponding drawer. Unfortunately, this time it's not very good. To prevent the bad fortune from coming true, you have to fold it and tie it here, so it can blow away. I'll tie mine a little tighter. And just like that, it's gone.
An oracle can depict either good or bad fortune. So, if it had been a good fortune, you could have taken it home with you. Here, Buddhism and Shintoism coexist side by side in harmony. Built in 2012, the Tokyo Skytree rises 634 meters high and it's clearly visible from the temple grounds.
In Asakusa, you see many Japanese women, but also men and tourists from all over the world wearing yukatas. Yukata roughly translates to bath garment, basically a bathrobe.
Okay, we're going to try some matcha ice cream. Ich glaube, da lang. Shibuya. From the moment we arrive, we can already feel the chaos. People everywhere, giant screens, endless noise. Just a few steps later, we are standing at probably the most famous intersection in the world, Shibuya Crossing.
After that, we continue through the shopping streets of Shibuya. Together with a friend, we stroll through the lively alleyways.
Eventually, hunger strikes again and we decide on a famous yakitori restaurant called Toritake. Freshly grilled skewers with meat and vegetables straight from the grill. Yakitori is often eaten as a snack alongside a beer or sake.
Besides chicken yakitori, by the way, yakitori literally means grilled chicken, there are also variations with other kinds of meat or seafood. A prepaid chip card is the easiest way to use and pay for public transportation in Japan. There are more than 20 of these cards. We decide to get the Pasmo card.
Two Pasmo cards. Tokyo at night offers a completely free attraction. From small underground bands to energetic K-pop inspired performances, the city pulses with sound.
Dancing, yeah, dancing, yeah, up and down, yeah. The danger has get on the break, yeah. Be a king, yeah. Let no come down, down. ありがとうございます。ありがとうございました。
答えてしまえばいいさララ
That was Tokyo, a kaleidoscope of absolutely everything.
Please like, hype and subscribe, or leave a comment and tell us about your favorite Tokyo attraction.